Hello everybody, it's Steve Reed, MVP Realty, and I'm here today to show you where the best place in Southwest Florida is to invest in real estate. I got a map here that kind of overall shows you the whole of Southwest Florida. I drew a line north of Tampa because north of that, it's too darn cold. They see icicles. You don't invest in Southwest Florida to see icicles. So we'll start at about Clearwater. Tampa's too far in. We're going to use about a 6-7 mile radius to the coast or the beach. We'll get into that in a little bit. But run down a quick view of the area. Clearwater, nice area, good access to the beach. In between Clearwater and St. Pete's, which we'll do those together, you've got Venice, Nokomis, some other nice areas with good access to the beach, and we'll show you some of those properties there as well. Moving on down, this is where we're going to highlight as the best area to invest in Southwest Florida for the money. You're going to find much more bang for your buck, lower per square foot cost for nicer homes. It's Rotunda, Englewood area. And I project over the next 5 to 10 years, you're going to see it catch up with the rest of these areas because they only make so much coastline. Fort Myers and Cape Coral, we didn't go into there because honestly, it's not close to any beaches or coast unless you count Fort Myers Beach, which is very difficult access. So we're going to skip over that one today. Get down to Naples. Of course, you're looking at very nice area there, close to the beaches, and no doubt some of the highest dollars per square foot we're going to look at today. South of that, you're in the Everglades, and there are no beaches. So first, let's look at how close is this Englewood, Rotunda area I'm talking about to the beach. Well, as the crow flies, 3.42 miles going straight out, or going up towards the beach road access, you're looking at about 5.45 miles. Obviously a little more if you drove it, but we're going to use those same standards on everything we look at. So starting at the top, first thing we're going to look at is the Clearwater area. And again, you can see from this map, we went all the way out to 7 miles on this one to give it a fair shake to the beach as the crow flies. And here is the actual listings. When we plugged in our standard search, which we're going to do for all areas, we're going to look at a standard home, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage with a pool. This same thing could be done for condos. It could be done for houses right on the beach. You're still going to see the same kind of variance in price. But we're going to look at a standard house and look at the variance in price in those. When we put that in for that Clearwater Beach area, 7 miles to the beach, we only returned 9 results. And they ranged between $136 and $479 a square foot. But in all honesty, there's only $136. I can guess what that house looks like. They quickly jumped to near $200 and over $500 a square foot. So not a lot of choice in that period in looking for those homes, but can get very expensive. Let's check down a little farther into the Bradenton area. Again, 7.31 miles to the beach. We're going to look at that area, and we've got 2 pages of listings, a lot more homes that fit that standard. We see a few in the 140 to 150 square foot, but not many. Most are close to or over 200 a square foot on the first page. Second page jumps up even more, and you start seeing over 300 a square foot here. And now we're into 559 for total price of a house. So there's the Bradenton area in a nutshell. Now Venice is just north of Englewood, Rotunda area, so it's going to be close to what I'm talking about on the Englewood, Rotunda. It's a possibility. Also, you see a lot more under 200 square foot listing. I still think you're going to get more house and bang for your buck when we get down into the Rotunda and Englewood areas, but we'll look at that shortly. Bonita, which is just north of Naples, south of Fort Myers, very nice area, good access to the beaches, good access to that area. But again, you only see one under 200, one at 170, and they're starting to catch up with Naples prices, so we're quickly over 200 into the 300 and more per square foot for that 3-bedroom, 2-bath house with a garage and a pool. Next, we're going to look at Naples. And you can see again, I don't see anything. Oh, there's one 186. I guess there's a 150 in here according to my notes somewhere, but I can only imagine. Most everything is over 200, and this is on just the first page, and you're already at $399 for a home. Glen Eagle, the other thing you got to consider there is that's a gated community where you're going to have pretty hefty fees. It's a bundled golf community is what Glen Eagle is. So next, and by the way, one of the reasons I know all these areas is I live down in the Naples area. I now live in the Rotunda area that I'm getting ready to show you, and I've worked in real estate in all those areas, so I know them all pretty well. No matter where you're looking, I can help you out. Anyway, last we're at Rotunda, and then we'll look at Englewood as well. Now we start looking, we've got almost everything under 200 square foot. We've got several in the 150, 125, 147 range. So you're looking at a completely different picture here. And as you're going to see when I show you some of the houses, they're great houses. It's just you're paying a lot less for them. And at the end, we'll talk about what that means for you down the road, as well as what it means for you now, obviously some savings. Now, Rotunda is a deed-restricted community. The fees are $190 per lot per year, so practically nothing, but you get a lot for that, a clubhouse. We can go on and on if you want to discuss this further once you see the end of this video. I don't want to make this too long. Next, we've got the Englewood area, which is just north of Rotunda. It is not a deeded community, and I think you're going to see the prices even a little bit better there. As you can see, we've got a few under 100, a lot under 200. Halfway through, you're still at 375, and as you see some of these houses, you'll see you're getting a lot more for the money than you were in Bradenton, Clearwater, Naples, any of those other areas. It's the hidden gem. There's no doubt about it. You're going to find out that this is the hidden area of Southwest Florida. Make your investment here, and you're going to find that in 5 to 10 years from now, you're going to have made better money on your investment than anybody else in Southwest Florida that didn't buy here, because those areas already saw their bust from the boom, and they've worked their way most of the way back up and now have leveled back out to where they're just doing a even 2 to 3% every year increase. This area is going to catch back up because there's only so much coastline. So let's look at a couple of these homes we're talking about. This first one, and these are 3 homes I'm actually going to be showing 2 different investors tomorrow that are looking in this area for just the reason that we talked about. This first one is listed at $177 a square foot, $249,000, and again, this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home with a on a canal to boot. Nice little community, nice clean little neighborhood. Let's look at the next one. This one is actually one of my favorites. This guy's actually wanting a 4-bedroom anyway. This is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home, $125 a square foot for a 1,994 square foot home. Again, this home is 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage, with a pool on a canal. Nice, clean, newer build home. It just doesn't get any better than this in Southwest Florida. I challenge you to find this much home, that nice a setup, for $125 a square foot. It's impossible. You cannot do it. Now, this next person, looking for a little bit more of a home, but still you're just at 200 a square foot or 385 for a 2017 build. Basically brand new construction for the most part. This one have actually, yeah, this is actually a 3-car garage to boot. Look at that house. Again, you will not find a better deal anywhere that you look in Southwest Florida. If you would like more information, you want me to set you up to send you some listings from anywhere in Southwest Florida, you know where my advice is for you to make money. Just contact me. Here again, I'll pop up my contact information at the end so you can copy it down. Call my cell direct, 239-300-8029. Email me, whatever's more convenient for you. Feel free to browse those websites. One is a non-real estate, just tells you what goes on in the area. One's a real estate one, but I highly recommend you contact me and we set you something up from the MLS. No charge to you as a buyer, no commitment, no contract. This is what I do for a living. I'm happy to help you. Reach out and get hold of me. I hope you have a great day. And by the way, it's January 21st today, and it is, I think, 78 and sunny outside right now. It's gorgeous. Hope you're not freezing. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.